All right, chat. Got my coffee, got my scooter, and just living life, man. Today I had a super big trade today. Super big trade. And to be honest, bro, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm happy. Life is great. Traveling, seeing new people, meeting new people, inspiring the world. All you can do is be grateful for what God has given us. So with that being said, I'm gonna go enjoy my scooter ride. You gotta get one, bro. You gotta get one. Alright, so currently I'm in the library, so I'm being quiet. But a tip that I would give a beginner trader is to focus on having precision. A lot of beginner traders, they focus on like, oh, I need to make money, 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 money. And I don't want to sound generic, but in the beginning, yeah, you want to make money. We all want to make money. We got into it because we want to make money. We got into trading because we like it. But in the beginning, like your driven purpose cannot be just to make money. It's to get better so you can make more money. The better you get, the more money you make. I've been doing this for 4 years, going on 5 next year, going on 5, and I just keep trying to get better and better entries, better positions, better setups, because overall, the better my setups, the more money you make. Like it's in the pudding. Like the proof is in the pudding. Like the better your setups are, the better your entries are, the more money you can make. Because then, when you get better, your overall when you get better, you can overall back up your trades or back up your analysis with your lot sizes. Like if you know you get really good entries, then you know you can put on a bigger lot size to make more money, right? So in the beginning, you should really focus on getting the entries down packed, getting literally everything you can down pack. Hold on. Because overall, at the end of the day, the biggest thing that most people fail to understand is you will not make a lot of money consistently in the game if your skill set is off. If you're not focused on how to mark up your charts, how to read price action, how to read market structure, if you're not focused on these things, overall, you're not going to get better at what you're doing. You're just not. You're not going to make money long term. You're going to have some wins here and there because the candles move up and down, but you need to know how the candles move up and down so you can make long-term money. Everybody's so stuck on short-term, short-term, short-term. This is not something where you can just like get rich quick and be done with it. If you're in this game and you're watching my videos, I'm trying to teach you how to be here for the long term. Not one of those traders that make a lot of money in the first couple of 6 months, first year, and then you never hear of them again. You need to be in this game for a long time, right? And when I say a long time, I obviously mean like 4 or 5 years, because then you want to, get into other investments, get into other things, because overall, like trading is something that can fuel a lot of things. So why not do it long term so you can fuel like 6, 7 different businesses, right? So just food for thought for anybody that's like starting off. It's just something I would think about. All right, chat. So basically, this week has been pretty good. Currently up $3.2 million, and overall, I feel like a lot of people are still struggling with a couple of things. So I'm gonna kind of explain basically what I've done. The one trade that I made $2 million off of was this trade right here, coming down under this level. Overall, I feel like my strategy is very simple at this point. I think it's just really coming down to people marking up their charts correctly. So today, I'm gonna just overall talk about how your thought process should be, because I've told you how to find swing highs, how to find swing lows. But I think the setup and how to find that setup has been very hard for people. So once again, I'm gonna explain what I like to do step by step into finding a trade that I like. For one, everything starts with the swing highs and swing lows. No matter where you're at on the charts, there's gonna be something to give you a swing high or swing low. In this case, we have this swing low and this swing high. This is kind of where my base is at. I normally try to find, so if price is moving right here, if price is moving like right here, there's no need to go all the way back unless there's need to be extra information, but you're going to know if you need extra information based off the setup. So what I mean by that is we have our high, we can see that price is starting to reject in this level and it's starting to make a push down in a different direction, right? So then that lets me know that there are sellers sitting at this level. So that is one thing that I try to get out the way, is where the seller's at and where the buyer's at. So then we have price pushing up here. And now we can overall see that there's buyers and sellers in the market. Now, from here, I normally like to try to figure out what happened before all of this. So I try to go and find the next previous high or low. In this case, we've made a new low, so I know there's got to be a lower high, because price is going to push off of a lower low. So price is going to make a lower low based off where that lower high is at. So basically what that means is if you have a lower low, there should be a lower high somewhere. And normally this is where your reversals are going to start. So if we go here, we're going to put reversals. So this is where reversals normally start. I spelled that wrong. Wait, why do I feel like I spelled that wrong? I think I did, chat. But reversals normally start off of this level because that's where you don't want to see price break. You don't want to see price break above this level, because then that's going to see that price is becoming bullish. Excuse me. Excuse me for the yawn. But this is normally where price is going to start to show you that it's becoming bullish. Um, a lot of people think just because price is buying up at the current time that that's the trend. People kind of psych themselves out a lot because they just see movement. They don't see like the whole structure of things. They don't see the setup. They just see that price is moving. I need to either be in or try to find some type of setup. Nobody ever, like I told you, once we get to these videos and deeper into these videos, it's more about the mindset of trading in general. Like I can teach you how to mark up charts all day, but it's all about the psychology behind it, the thought process behind it. So one thing is you have to get it out of your head. Like you literally have to rewire your brain to think differently. But every price movement is not something that is tradable. You need to understand that price is setting itself up for the longer term. I trade NASDAQ, I trade gold. These things are moving for the longer term. You have to play their game, not the short term game. The short term game is fast money. It can be good money and fast money, but fast money does not last. You need something consistent. The S&P, NASDAQ, US 30, all these things have been consistent for the past 5+ years, 10 years, 20 years. They play the long game. Everything plays the long game. Everything wants to buy, trust me. Stocks want to buy, crypto wants to buy. That doesn't mean you overall just, think everything is a buy, but you have to play the long game in this. So if you know the market is finna crash, or like not crash, but take a big dip in the market because of war or some type of news or Trump or whatever the case might be, you have to play that game at that time, the long-term trend of that time, right? And this doesn't mean that you can't take your look, because I know some of you guys are trying to make some money. I know, I understand. Trust me, I understand. I understand completely. I was in the same spot. I'm no different. I'm no different than anybody. I didn't have money to, I worked my ass off for every penny I had, and I put it into my account and I made it work. So I'm speaking from experiences. I'm speaking from experiences. I now have proof. I now have stats and results. People are going to say whatever they're going to say about me, but I have the results. I've shown you befores and afters. If you don't follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on both my pages, so my first Instagram page is Trades by Sai. I don't have any other Instagram accounts other than this. Trades by Sai and Only Payouts, right? Only Payouts is where I put most of my trades if you want to know, and then Sai is just to kind of keep up with me, right? So if you don't follow any one of these pages, you probably haven't seen it, or even Telegram. So Telegram, my Telegram username is Chart Wizard, but I'll put the link in the description. Chart Wizard Sai. I'll put the link in the description to get into the chats, right? But anyways, you have to understand that I've been in your shoes before. Like I've been in your shoes. Trust me, bro. I've been in your shoes. So I understand where you're coming from, where you just want to make some money fast. I understand. But bro, I'm telling you, bro, if you take it slow, if you wait, and you just let like if you let the setups come to you, bro, I promise you, you're gonna be so grateful that you waited for setups and you you executed proficient with proficient and precision. I'm not trying to preach to y'all. I know y'all trying to learn some more about the charts, but once again, I'm telling you, bro, I learned about the charts and I was a decent trader, but at the end of the day, you're gonna fucking one day you're gonna see that you're $5,000 in drawdown and you're gonna fucking freak out. You have to be prepared for it, bro. Everybody's good at punching the punching bag. Everybody can be good at punching the punching bag and make it look good. You can make your charts look pretty, put some cute colors on it, cute little boxes, whatever the case might be. But when it comes to actual game time, when it comes to actually having to be in that ring fighting the other opponent, if you're fighting the other markets, matter of fact, let me flip to my camera right quick. Let me just flip to my camera right quick because y'all not hearing me. Bro, y'all are not hearing me, bro. When you are facing the markets, when you're going against the markets, it's you and the markets, bro. It's you and the markets. Just like in UFC, it's you and the other opponent. You cannot come into that ring. You cannot come into that ring sad. You cannot come into that ring. You're going to be a little angry. You're going to be a little angry in that ring, but you use that as motivation. You're going through something in life. Use it as motivation. Don't get into your feelings and then, don't go your best. Don't go your all. So you're going against the market. You cannot come in there not being trained. You cannot come into a fight not being trained. You can't do that. You're going to get your ass beat. You're going to get your ass handed to you. Think about it like it's fighting. Think about it like it's sports. It's you in the market, you and the opponent. Do not come into the markets. Do not step in that ring if you do not know what you're doing. You can punch the punching bag all you want, but if you don't have those reps, it's not gonna work for you. I'm literally gonna be so 100 with you, bro. If you don't actually get your shit together and actually put the time to actually learn the skill, and when I say skill, that doesn't mean just looking at the charts and marking it up. You need to have the mindset. You need to actually fucking lock in, bro. Like I promise you, I'm not trying to sound like some fucking YouTube guru. I promise you this right now. When I started when I was 18, I wanted money so bad. Look, matter of fact, I don't even talk about myself a lot on my YouTube videos, but I really want you guys to understand that I worked hard for everything I've had, bro. I don't care what nobody says about me on Instagram. I don't care what nobody says about me on Twitter. I don't care what nobody says anywhere about me, bro. I know what I've done. I know how hard it has been to get to where I am now. I'm super grateful. I've never had to flex a Lamborghini. I've never had to flex anything to sell a course or sell a mentorship. I've worked up for 4 or 5, going on 5 years, super hard for where I am today. And I stay out of the limelight. I stay out of the shadows. I have my fun on Instagram. I post my profits on Instagram. I post a little bit of vacations and travels because it's Instagram. Like Instagram is a place where people show when they're only winning. But there was times where I posted on my Instagram of me struggling bad, and it wasn't struggle to me. It was the journey. It was the process. It was me learning. I posted pictures of my ramen noodles. I posted pictures of me having the little rice packets. Like, go to my Instagram. It's probably not on there, but one day I'll put it back up there. But bro, I started from nothing. I was homeless at 16, got kicked out at 16, homeless at 16, worked 2 jobs at 16 years old so I could stay off the streets. I met my biological mom at 17, and then by 18, I figured out about trading. 6 months into trading, I made my first $1 million, got scammed in taxes because I didn't know what I was doing with my taxes. Somebody scammed me out of 400K, and then I was down to like what, like 300K ish, and the other stuff I spent on like random jewelry and all this other stuff. So I had like 300K left. Somebody told me about Forex. I got into it, and then I was just like, oh, okay, this is way better than trading stocks. And ever since then, I just continue to push harder and harder because I seen the opportunity that Forex, or indices, whatever you want to call it, I seen the opportunity that it was giving, and I wanted it. And I didn't have to sell a course, I didn't have to sell a mentorship, whatever the case might be, bro. My money comes from trading. I have a little bit of affiliate marketing because everybody uses Liquid. Once again, if you don't know what my broker is, I use Liquid. Bro, I am the face of that brand, bro. I am the face of Liquid. I just don't post as much because I don't want people to think that like that's my only income. I make so much money from trading that I can live however I want to live. I choose to live the way I want to live. I choose to live super quiet because I don't really care to fit in with everybody else. I haven't fit in with anybody since I was in I haven't fit into since like elementary school, bro. I used to get bullied in middle school, got bullied in high school. High school, I was getting bullied so much in high school where I just ended up trying to get into a gang just so I can fit in. I don't care about fitting in anymore. I don't care. Like now, I think every single day that goes by, I'm starting to give less of a fuck of what people think about me. I'm starting to actually just give less of a fuck. I used to not post my trades at all because people were like, oh, it's fake, or oh, it's demo, or oh, it's that. Oh, you just want people to sign up for your broker. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I'm gonna post my trades. You take it with a grain of salt. Whatever you want to do, I'm gonna make money regardless. I'm just here to help you because why not help another human being? Why not help another human being? If you have the skill and the knowledge to help somebody, why not just extend that hand? I never understood that about the people. They always say, why are you doing this and why are you doing that? If you're so rich, why are you gonna help people? That's like asking Elon Musk to fucking Elon Musk has enough to stop world hunger, but he doesn't. And nothing against Elon Musk, but it's just that. It's like the character of the person you are. And yes, it comes with problems, or yes, it comes with people that don't take it seriously because they're like, why is this dude helping you out? But why not? Why not? Why not help out somebody if you have the ability to help out somebody? And this does not mean give you money. This does not mean give you money because I haven't asked for a single dollar from anyone, not even my mother. A day in my life, I have never asked somebody for a single dollar. If I didn't have it, I just didn't have it, and I tried to make shit work, bro. I've tried to make shit work before. So it's like, when I just think about all of this, and I think about where y'all are trying to be, and some of you guys don't even listen to what I'm saying, I'm trying to show you that I'm here 100% for you because I've been in your same spot. And once again, I don't want to rant to you guys. I just want to tell y'all, I am so dead ass right now. I am so dead ass. Bro, I'm y'all don't even understand, y'all don't even understand my love that I have for ICC Mafia. Y'all don't even understand the love that I pour into people because I was in the same shoes as you. I was in the same shoes as you. So now I'm looking back and I'm like, dang, some of these people don't get it. You don't get it. Everything I'm saying, it's not to harm you. I'm not trying to harm you. I'm not trying to see you do bad. I'm trying to tell you from experiences because I've experienced shit in my life where, yes, at 16, I was damn near basically a grown man. I am 22. I am 22 today. Or not today, but May 27th, 2003, I turned 22 this year. From 16, I've seen some of everything. I've seen people get killed. I've seen people get kicked out of their homes, lights been off, water hasn't been on, kicked out of our cribs, bags of clothes all over the floor. I've seen all types of stuff in my life. I have friends snake me. When I started making money, people was robbing me out of my designer stuff, my Apple gear, my shoes, my clothes, my watches, everything, bro. I've seen it all, bro. So I'm only speaking from experience, bro, and I'm really pouring my heart out to you guys because I just want you guys to understand that I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I'm just trying to tell you the real honest shit. I'm really just trying to tell you the real honest stuff, and I really want you to understand that I am here to only help you. So everything I say is really here to help you. I'm not trying to gatekeep anything. What is it gonna do? Bro, look at this. Look at this, bro. What the fuck do I have to gatekeep? What am I gatekeeping? I made $4 million in the past 4 weeks. What do I have to gatekeep for?
What, honestly, matter of fact, put it in this perspective, and I'm gonna leave it at that, right? I travel almost every 2 days, right? I travel every 2 days. I don't have a broker deal. I don't have a prop firm. I don't have I don't have a course. I don't have a mentorship. I don't have Signals. I've tried Signals, to be honest, to be real with you. I've tried Signals, but it feels like a fucking job. That's why I don't do it today, because it feels like a fucking job. Why not just give you the fucking reading book? You read the book and you learn how to fish by yourself. Because it feels like a job. I don't want to wake up every day. I don't want to. Yes, I mean, I know you want to see me trade live and all this and that, but bro, I don't have fucking time for that. Like, I just don't. I would love to do it, but there's some days where I wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I can. Like, I don't want to wake up at 9 a.m. just to get on the charts for you guys. I'd rather just, here's the before, here's the after, here's why I did it. You can do the same, right? And I'm not trying to make it sound super easy, but I'm also trying to say I've done this shit for 4 or 5 years. I haven't punched a clock in 5 years. I haven't punched a clock in 5 years. If you ever, matter of fact, notice, right? The people, we've seen so many influences in this space. Look how they start dying away. And there's a few top traders, because they've been in the game for 10 years and they've sold their courses, they sold their mentorships, and they're still currently bringing in mentorships day by day. So with that being said, it's like, you can't even really argue with those guys, because those guys have been selling mentorships for years. So it's like, yeah, of course it looks like they made it. One sec, my camera is almost dying, bro. My camera is literally dying. But yeah, those guys been selling mentorships for 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. They create brokers and they stealing from you the whole time for years. So it's like, when you get somebody like me and I'm really trying to tell you the real shit, you're like, oh, nah, let me not do that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I've been in your shoes, bro. I've been in your shoes and I'm only trying to help you. I don't want to harm you. I don't care about you. Like, I don't care about taking your money. You can trade on Liquid all you want. You can trade on Liquid. You can trade on whatever broker. Yes, I make money from affiliate marketing, but I also make so much money from trading. Those are the only two things I do. I trade and I have Liquid, because I'm damn near the face of that thing. Like, I am the rock star in their whole little operation. Everybody looks up to me in that fucking in Liquid. I damn near might as well just run it myself at that point. But anyways, I make so much money from trading, it's not even funny. I can do whatever I want to do. And once again, I'm not trying to flex, because I can flex. Matter of fact, let me show you something. My chains, I'm gonna say this how it is. My chains are like trophies, right? Every chain that I have is like trophies. I have an iPhone chain that says I was floating 140K. I was on a boat, a $50 million yacht, to be exact. I was on a $50 million yacht with the guys. I was in the middle of Europe, in the middle of the ocean, and I was 21 years old. And I was floating 140,000 in the middle of Europe on a yacht. And I'm not trying to say this to flex. I'm just trying to tell you that I've been where you've been, and I am where I am now because of what I'm trying to tell you and what I'm trying to show you. You have to see past the items. I have the items. I have items. I have things. I have things. Trust me, I do. I have things, but what does that get somebody? I'm gonna show my trading results regardless. I make this much, I make that much, because that's what drives people. But I don't have to flex a car in front of your face, because most people lease their cars. I haven't leased a car. Every car I've had the Lamborghini Urus 2000, what year was that? 2022, I had the Lamborghini Urus, the red one. And then I had a Porsche Panamera. That was a matte black one. And then I had the M5 Competition. The reason I got that is because it's 1100 horsepower. If you actually know about cars, then you know, people know, right? And then I had the Challenger, and I didn't want the Challenger. And it's just like I can get more cars or better cars or like whatever you want to say. I can get cars. But like, to be honest, the reason I don't get cars is because I'm always traveling anyways. I can get houses, but the only reason I do that is because I'm always traveling. I spend my life traveling the world, doing different experiences and living my life. And then once I want to settle down, once I want to just be in one area, I'll settle down. I was going to move to Miami, but then I was like, nah, I think I'm just better than Miami. Because the people that live in Miami, yeah, you can get that network, but you're really networking with other people that's trying to use people. I'm a trader, bro. I don't need anybody. I do YouTube videos. I do social media and stuff. Yes, but that's because I like it. At this point, I love it. I love doing social media. I like it. I'm gonna be honest. At first, in the beginning, I didn't. I felt like a job. But now at this point, I just really feel like I'm pouring out into people. But once again, hey man, I'm gonna just give y'all another yap session another day. But bro, I just really want you to understand, bro, I am here for you. I truly love you. If you're looking at this right now, I truly love you, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of what they say about me, what anybody says about me. I truly love you. I'm trying to show you the right way to do things. Honestly, trying to get you out of whatever you're in. You just have to truly listen to what I'm saying to you. You really have to truly listen to what I'm saying to you. I am not trying to harm you in any type of way, bro. I'm just not, bro. At this point, it's like I'm begging you. It's like I'm begging you to do the right things and to actually think about what you're doing with your life. Set out a plan for yourself. You don't get into this game just trying to make money. You're going to make money. I'm telling you, like, bro, y'all gonna make me start saying twin in this guy. I'm telling you, twin, you're gonna make money, bro. You're going to make money, but you have to get better at charts. You have to get better at your psychology first, bro. I am telling you this right now. I didn't start making millions of dollars until my mindset changed, which is why my lingo and the way I talk is different than others, because I actually make a lot of money. So the way that I'm talking to you and the way I'm reciprocating words to you, it just makes you like understand, like, or like the way I'm able to break things down super simple, super easy. Because honestly, bro, I'm not gonna say trading is easy, but it's damn sure not fucking ICT hard. Anyways, we have a $745,000 withdrawal. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna hit one of these.